2010 was another amazing year for Lincoln Park Zoo. The biggest accomplishment is one that was years in the making: the new urban ecosystem of Nature Boardwalk at Lincoln Park Zoo. It's only been a year, but Nature Boardwalk is already thriving. Living shorelines and surrounding prairie offer a refuge to scores of native wildlife. Visitors have flocked to the site, embracing green space and skyline views. Zoo educators have turned it into a living classroom, sharing the local wildlife that surrounds them. Zoo scientists are busy monitoring the changes, in some cases using the same methods they employ to study the Serengeti and Ngorongoro Triangle. And Nature Boardwalk's living ecosystem and sustainable architecture provide a new model for green space and urban conservation. The natural wonders of Nature Boardwalk complement the amazing animals found throughout zoo grounds. And this year, like every year, was a year of important arrivals. 6 red wolf pups were born at the Pritzker Family Children's Zoo in April 2010. 2 already have new homes, transferred to wild dens as part of the recovery effort for this critically endangered species. The Regenstein Birds of Prey exhibit welcomed 3 European white stork chicks last May, the first hatch for the species in the zoo's history. Grevy zebra colt Enzi added some energy to the antelope and zebra area last summer. Visitors enjoyed his youthful play, and animal care staff welcomed a new addition to an endangered population. In January, another zoo baby gave a boost to an endangered population. A white-cheeked gibbon was born at the Helen Brock Primate House, but not without some mystery. It was constantly nestled in mom's lap, so it took until April before staff were finally able to determine it's a baby boy. It's been a similar story over at Regenstein's Small Mammal Reptile House. A Hoffman's two-toed sloth was born in February, but the gender is still unknown. Also debuting this year, smooth green snakes in the Pritzker Family Children's Zoo. A pair of Eurasian lynx joined the Kovler Lion House in April, as well as a red-billed hornbill at Regenstein African Journey. These new arrivals provided new lessons for the zoo's living classroom. As always, education carts throughout the zoo and at Nature Boardwalk give visitors the chance to see animals through an expert's eyes. Conservation campers roam the zoo, turning summer discoveries into a new appreciation for wildlife. The transformed ecosystem at Nature Boardwalk has been a goldmine for birdwatchers like our very own Kevin Bell and John Alexander. The zoo introduced the Feathered Friends series last year, inspiring beginning birdwatchers to scan the skies. Visitors aren't the only ones learning. Chimpanzees and gorillas at Regenstein Center for African Apes are expressing themselves with tactile computers. Zoo visitors can watch the apes sequence objects as they appear on the screen. The shared experience helps guests appreciate the complexity of these animals' behaviors, as well as the connection between science and care. Science and conservation remain a central part of the zoo's mission, and that commitment extends to Nature Boardwalk. Staff are using radio telemetry to track the painted turtles that have established themselves in the pond. Tagged with radio transmitters, the turtles are showing scientists how they're adapting to their new home. Black-crowned night herons may be endangered in Illinois, but they've found a welcome refuge near Nature Boardwalk. Researchers are busy monitoring them as they raise the next generation of chicks. Zoo scientists have extended conservation efforts to northern Illinois. Lincoln Park Zoo has partnered with the Lake County Forest Preserve District to restore the smooth green snake to the region's prairies and marshes. Conservation work also continues a world away. In Africa, the Gombe Ecosystem Health Project continues to study chimpanzee health, interaction, and play in the ecosystem made famous by Jane Goodall. The zoo also continues to lead the Serengeti Health Initiative. By vaccinating African domestic dogs against rabies and distemper, researchers help local people while preventing the spread of disease to park predators. From the zoo's backyard to the wilds of Africa, Lincoln Park Zoo remains committed to conservation, education, and care. This year's transformation of the South Pond into Nature Boardwalk at Lincoln Park Zoo provides another avenue to connect people with nature. By inspiring visitors to care about the world around them, the zoo can lead the way in conserving it for generations to come.